Shocking. Air France Flight 447 falling into the Atlantic Ocean. Aircraft crash. In the early hours of June 2009, tragedy struck the skies as Air France Flight 447, a state-of-the-art Airbus A330, vanished over the Atlantic Ocean. Today we bring you the shocking story of how this modern marvel of aviation technology met its devastating fate. Join us as we uncover the untold details of the ill-fated Flight 447, a chilling account that will leave you breathless. Mysterious transatlantic disappearance. Air France Flight 447, a scheduled passenger flight from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil to Paris, France, was operated by an Airbus A330-203. This specific aircraft, registered as FGZCP, was only 3 years old at the time of the incident. On that fateful night, it carried 228 souls on board, including passengers and crew, embarking on what seemed like an ordinary transatlantic journey. Tragic turbulence. Flight 447's catastrophic journey. As Flight 447 made its way across the vast Atlantic Ocean, it encountered severe weather conditions, including thunderstorms and turbulence. Little did anyone know that these innocent-looking clouds held the seeds of catastrophe. The aircraft's journey took a horrifying turn when it flew into an area of extreme turbulence. The turbulence, combined with faulty pitot tubes, which measure airspeed, led to a series of events that would spell disaster for Flight 447. Confused by inconsistent airspeed readings, the autopilot disengaged, and the aircraft transitioned into manual control. As the pilots fought against the elements and struggled to regain control, they faced a critical situation known as a high-altitude stall. The aircraft began to climb sharply, losing precious altitude and speed. Panic set in as the crew battled to prevent the plane from stalling, but their efforts were in vain. Final moments. As Flight 447 continued its descent towards the ocean's surface, the passengers and crew inside were unaware of the impending doom. The ocean below awaited them, swallowing the once majestic aircraft and leaving no survivors. In the aftermath of the crash, an intense search and recovery operation took place. Over the course of several years, investigators meticulously pieced together the puzzle, using recovered debris and flight data recorders to reconstruct the final moments of Flight 447. Unraveling the investigations, seeking justice and improving safety. Number 1. Criminal investigation. In June 2009, a criminal investigation for manslaughter was initiated, overseen by investigating magistrate Sylvie Zimmerman from the Paris High Court. The National Gendarmerie, through its Aerial Transportation Division and Forensic Research Institute, was tasked with conducting the investigation. Additionally, the DGSC examined passenger names for possible terrorist connections. Air France and Airbus faced preliminary manslaughter charges in 2011, but the cases were subsequently dropped. Number 2. Technical investigation. Another investigation aimed to enhance future flight safety. The BEA, representing the state of Airbus manufacture, participated in the investigation. International bodies such as CINEPA, BFU, AAIB, and NTSB joined as representatives for their respective countries. Several countries appointed observers due to their citizens' presence on board the flight. While cautioning against premature speculation, the BEA released an intermediate report detailing known facts and the visual examination of recovered parts. The BEA released an intermediate report detailing known facts and the visual examination of recovered parts. It indicated that the aircraft likely descended rapidly into the sea without signs of fire or explosion, countering the theory of mid-air breakup. Unveiling the final report. Finally, in July 2012, the BEA presented its conclusive report, uncovering a sequence of grave events with critical implications for safety. Frozen pitot tubes disrupted speed readings, disconnecting the autopilot and altering flight controls. Inappropriate crew inputs destabilized the aircraft's path. Failure to follow airspeed loss procedures, late course correction, inadequate understanding of stall prevention techniques, crew's failure to recognize and recover from the stall. These factors were intensified by insufficient collaboration between stakeholders, inadequate training for high altitude, manual handling, speed anomalies, poor task sharing, emotional stress on co-pilots, and lack of clear airspeed displays in the cockpit. Lessons learned and lasting impact. The tragic crash of Air France Flight 447 left an indelible mark on the aviation industry. Lessons learned from the incident led to significant improvements in pilot training, cockpit automation, and safety regulations. The lasting impact ensures that air travel today is safer, with a focus on preventing similar disasters. The tragic tale of Air France Flight 447 reminds us of how delicate life is and underscores the significance of aviation safety. The events that transpired during that fateful night in the Atlantic Ocean left an enduring impact on the industry, resulting in substantial enhancements in safety protocols. As we honor the lives lost, let us work towards a future where each flight is safer, passengers are safeguarded, and pilots possess the expertise and resources to navigate the skies with utmost assurance. May this heart-wrenching incident inspire our unwavering dedication to establishing a more secure and protected aviation environment for everyone.